Hello everyone. If you have just arrived in Lithuania or you are planning to come very soon, then this video is for you. Today I'm gonna share the most important things you should do after landing in Lithuania. So let's start. Buy a SIM card first. The first thing you need after landing in Lithuania is a SIM card. Cause no SIM card means no reception, no internet, you can't move forward. My personal suggestion is to buy a Laba SIM card first. It usually costs around €6 to €11 depending on the package you choose. You can buy it from BT stores or from almost any supermarket or convenience store like Iki. Just buy it, insert it in your phone, activate it and start using it. And no, don't throw it away after your package finishes. Keep it safe because it will help you later. After your first package ends, go to Tele2 and ask for a SIM contract. Here's the interesting part. If you already have a Laba SIM, Tele2 usually offers much better deals. The same package that normally costs you around €20 to €25 can sometimes be available for around €15. So first use Labas, then switch to Tele2 contract. It can save you money every month. Apply for your ISIC student card. If you are a student in Lithuania, the next thing you should do is to apply for ISIC student card. This is an international student ID card. It will cost you around €14. You can either book an appointment online or simply visit their office directly. Okay, so why this card is important? Because it gives you discounts on many things. For example, public transport, many restaurants, museums, shops, cinemas, and many student offers. So don't delay it. Get your ISIC as soon as possible. It will save you so much money throughout your studies. Next is declare your place of residence. In Lithuania, this is the most important legal requirements. Within 1 month of arriving in Lithuania, you must declare your place of residence. To do this, visit your municipality's website, select the municipality where you are living and book an appointment. On your appointment day, take your passport, your TRP, and your house rental agreement. The municipality staff will process your documents and give you your residence declaration. Sometimes your landlord or apartment owner already does this for you, so it's always a good idea to ask them first. If they haven't done it, then you need to do it yourself. Don't ignore this step. Next thing is open a Revolut account first. Now let's talk about banking. Before opening a traditional bank account, I highly recommend creating a Revolut account. It's a mobile banking app and honestly, almost everyone uses it. Download the app and create your account. If you want, you can also use my referral link in the description below. You can order a physical card or simply use the digital card. Both work perfectly for online payments, shopping, subscriptions, and many other things. And trust me, whether you are just a student, doing food delivery, or working any other job, sooner or later you will need Revolut. So it's better to create it earlier. Next step, download Trafi and Yogas apps. These two apps will make your daily life much easier. Trafi tells you everything about public transport, which bus to take, which stop you should go to, when the next bus is arriving, how long your journey will take. Basically, it's like Google Maps, but specifically made for public transport. The second app is Yogas. You will use this app to buy bus tickets online. No need to carry cash. If you are a student and your student status is active, you will get a student discount. Instead of paying around 30 cents, you may pay around 14 cents for a ride. So always use your student discount. It saves a lot of money over time. Next is open a bank account. After Revolut, you should also open a local Lithuanian bank account. You can choose Swedbank or Luminor Bank. In my experience, Swedbank sometimes asks for so many documents. If you don't have a stable income yet, they may even refuse to open your bank account or ask you for additional information. Luminor is usually much easier for new students and newcomers. Just book an appointment online or by phone. Take your passport and your TRP with you. Usually your account becomes active on the same day. It's a very simple process. Next step is very important. Don't forget Smart ID. When opening your bank account, make sure you also ask for Smart ID. Your bank will help you activate it. Smart ID is used to log into many Lithuanian government services. For example, checking Sodra information, viewing your job contracts, signing documents online, checking official notifications, paying or checking fines if you ever receive one. It's one of those apps you will use again and again. So don't forget to get it. If you don't want to open a bank account immediately, there is another option. When you are getting your Tele2 SIM contract, ask them if you can activate Smart ID for you. I think they will charge around €2 per month, but it's always better to confirm the latest price with them. Whereas in bank, it's for free. Finally, here's a small tip that can save you a lot of money. Download the apps for these supermarkets like Lidl, Maxima, AK. These apps give you discounts on groceries. Before paying at the checkout, simply open the app and scan the barcode. And that's it. Any available discounts will be applied automatically. It only takes a few seconds, but over a month you can save quite a bit of money. So these are the things I recommend doing after arriving in Lithuania. Let's quickly recap. Buy Alaba SIM card, then switch to Tele2 contract, apply for your ISIC student card, declare your place of residence within 1 month, create a Revolut account, download Trafi and Geogas app, open a local bank account, activate your Smart ID, download Lidl, Maxima and Iki apps for grocery discounts. If you complete all these steps during your first few weeks, your life in Lithuania will become much more easier. I hope this video helps all new students and newcomers. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends who are coming to Lithuania. If you have any more queries, write them in the comment section. I'll try my best to reply. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Take care.